Really sure. Also, what's kind of cool about this PL instead of the Sven is just like all that minus armor that Fnatic are stacking.
Yeah.
Like you actually have an agi hero, right?
That's
like,
true.
Because Sven, you think having Warcry, true. It's nice for you, like your allies, but you're still a strength hero at the end of the day.
True.
So there can be some issues there. All right, let's see. And these stats have been a little wonky, so I won't give 100% certainty because of like the way the game's been going and everything. Super fast. Servers overloaded. There is no Riki picks or bans thus far.
Wow.
This is the first one as far as we can tell.
Well, game 2, Riki. Let's go.
Allegedly, still ignored at this point, will be Brood, Huskar, Coddle, Lone Druid, Meepo, Omni Knight, Zeus, Warlock, Techies, Spirit Breaker, and Outworld Destroyer.
God, I'm going to mess up the Outworld
Destroyer
name. Yeah. Why did they change that? I don't
understand.
Right?
I don't even know anymore.
Like, what was... You know what? Devour, not good enough. Destroy. That's what we do. Uh-oh, Raven. Gets the Blink Strike away. And, of course, the Riki with the wonderful taunt that he gets to throw out. This is what we've really been missing here at this TI group stage so far is teams getting ready to battle. Oh, that's going to be a big spirit that comes back through here if they want to get up close and personal, get a little bit fresh and fancy free. But we'll have to see. Okay, no, it only hit like 2 heroes. Never mind. I thought it was way bigger than that.
Huge spirit.
Unbelievable. Ooh, ward placed down though. That one's going to get scouted, so should be one D ward, and potentially we'll see if they can get the second one. Secret might try and go for the D ward on this high ground if they recognize what was happening. But Fnatic step over into the river, and it looks like Secret will give them a free pass to head out and trade off the bounty runes 2 apiece.
Jeez, how many musical taunts do we have here? This is getting a little ridiculous.
This is what Dota is now.
This is Dota. It's chat lines and
What
musical taunts.
Dude, I love this game so much. Yeah, they said it best there, Jabz.
That is true, though. It really is the best.
So heading out across all the lanes. We've seen this time and again. The dual minus armor offlaners with a Weaver and a Tidehunter when you end up getting that gush a little bit later for death. The other one that we saw a lot that looked really good was the Snapfire, which got banned out pretty early.
Tide Snap, Tide Weaver. Very good at just bullying. And ET, you do get the bonus armor, of course. That is pretty helpful when you're utilizing your spirit. Not something you really think about, right? Because you're so focused on just like them running away. But that's why he's got the favorable trades.
Danger, danger. For the other heroes, if you can actually let that ET just beat away at you. Puppey trying to get that bonus damage, and will put the hurt on to death.
I will say, you know, PL actually starts with pretty low armor. He only has 3. Like, compared to the other Agi heroes, Riki has 6. And so when this Blightstone's hitting, he's down to 1 armor.
That's really good. If they can keep that up, there could be some pressure potential there on the MATUMBAMAN. Already has the Spirit Lance leveled, but does get level 2 beforehand, so we'll have access to that Doppelganger if that's what he wants to go for.
You think Puppey's... I feel like Puppey's dying first this game. I feel like he's in a very precarious situation. I feel like death hits 2, Puppey gets Gush, and he just dies. No. He's actually dead.
Puppey?
Oh, wait. Oh, he missed.
They walk away, and they have to make the choice to go back and get the bounty, or they're getting creeps instead.
All right.
I mean, yeah, it's really dangerous.
That's what happens when you come to TI 10 times. You're actually immune to the caster curse.
Exactly.
No matter how hard they try.
Well,
we can't be done.
We cursed him, right? Because we said that he was going to die.
Oh, right. It's always the reverse.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Okay. So no one's immune. Got it.
Ooh, Chun almost ends up going down there, but has the bottle up afterwards, and oh, he's going to get his water rune sniped. YapzOr comes on over. That one hurts. That's a frustrating one for Fnatic, and in fact, he's going to have to ferry out a salve for himself. Not great.
YapzOr comes in with a very late ward as well here at 2.5 minutes on that bottom rune. They did the same thing last game too, where they didn't place that initial ward for Nisha in the lane because everyone scouts them, right? And especially last game when they have the trance, it's super free. So it's kind of cool that they avoid that, and then that way you're getting more vision on the valuable runes, right? Because like you got water runes at 2 and 4. And then this is going to be a lot better when you get into those like more impactful runes, the power runes coming out.
I wonder if we start seeing people bring over those sentries when they see the supports come mid.
Yeah.
Could happen.
How's our first rookie of the tournament doing down here? So far, they're jumping onto Zai, actually. A little bit of damage in here as they hop onto DJ. Yeah, it looks like it's a turn and burn kill.
That is a good chunk of damage there. The stun afterwards, and first blood drawn by YapzOr. Raven walks away, but can't really do all that much to help out his support. Man, does have at least the stick charges working, so should be able to stay fairly comfortable in that regard. But 14-1 versus the 16-0 from Zai. Zai playing a real hero this time. No offense to the IO, but you know, it's a little bit weird.
A hero where he gets to make some deeper plays, right, without necessarily needing someone every single time, and easier to set up doing something other than just like teleporting someone to a place on the map.
What you want to see for sure. Chuan gonna pick up the bounty rune, stacks up the camp, and head back toward the mid lane. There is another rotation over. YapzOr again denying that one from the Ember as, well, we talked about it. Puppey ends up going down. So a quick kill with the combo of death and Jabz.
Not first, though.
Not first.
He lived long enough. Did not give first blood over to his the opponents of his carry, but now Matu, yeah. 1-1-1, level 3 onto the tower. Very much pressured right now. It's just, I know, every anchor smash just hurts.
That's a lot.
And that's an orb of corrosion, too, on the tide. So this is frightening.
Yeah, it's a ton of minus armor.
It stacks, too, with the Weaver, right?
Yeah, this is deadly. Have to be very careful. Steps off to the side. The sleep will get off in time. MATUMBAMAN gets hit with the Sakuchi.
I thought they might go in, yeah.
They're thinking about it. The bugs are out now, though, and Puppey in some trouble. Chase down coming. Has to make the choice. Do I hit the bugs? Do I hit the heroes? Do I try and get out of there? Nothing works. And Jabz finds another kill. No TP back for 40. It's walk of shame time.
God, those bugs. I mean, that's just level 1 bugs, too. Like, what do you do? You know, as an ET, there's no good solution when you're getting doubled up on like that. And another death and a walk of shame, yeah. 27 seconds of no TP.
Feels like the only thing you can do is just like give up that pull in a way, like which you obviously can't do. You have to give up your life for the. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, it came in at the end of the life of that ward, so value. That's kind of interesting because they knew that was there that whole time, right?
Yeah.
He literally just came in for the gold bonus.
Yeah.
That's it.
Chuan deciding to take the 3 points in Flame Guard against the Invoker. Which is pretty interesting, because I feel like a lot of the other times we've seen Ember play this matchup, it's been like a sleight of fist maxing out build. But I guess you still need this to be able to catch up with the farm.
Exactly. Like it's more about like just like, you know, everything else in the game. It's like, you know, I just won't get a dispelled. How about that?
True.
Right. Easy strategy.
YapzOr gets himself a haste and is going to pick up bounty and head on back to this bottom lane where, again, Zai does not really seem to care all that much about Raven and what he's been working on. Still getting some pretty decent farm on Raven, though. Tread's done, along with some raindrops and trying to get towards that Blade of Alacrity.
We assume Diffusal, but, you know, obviously not a lot of rookies happening right now.
Chunk of damage. Jabz shows up now. The minus armor are going to start to get thrown, and a couple quick right clicks into the kill. Raven getting on the board.
Yeah, again, not a very common hero. I'm looking through some of the more recent pros. Most people still going for the Diffusal. A couple people trying some different builds here. Looks like between like maybe some Echo Sabers and everything, getting a little bit wild. But for the most part, we're just doing Diffusal, Manta, and then the Shard. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm down for the Maelstrom too. We'll see.
Across all the lanes, they're winning them just ever so slightly on the side of Fnatic. I think that, though, some of this is like also Chuan farming up the neutral creep, so there is still actually a lead by Nisha in the mid lane. About half a level or so. But it's been a very passive one so far. Only 4 kills so far in the 7.5 minutes that it's been working. Mara's trying to get towards potentially a Vanguard. Could go a lot of different ways with this build, though. Getting the first couple of neutral items as well. And Diffusal Blade also on the mind of MATUMBAMAN. 3-1. 8-minute mark and almost an earn done for Nisha. Seeing if he can get the rune. Does he jump to it on the Ember? No.
Poor Invoker players. It must be weird playing a mid that feels like, I don't know, it feels like you never get much out of runes, you know?
Yeah.
And then you have heroes like Storm where it's just like, that's your life when you're playing.
That's all you can do.
The Invokers in most of our games we've had have been so static too. Like you expect a lot when you tend to see the Quaspex Invoker, but really struggling to get many plays around the map. And I mean, they're still building Urn because they have Cold Snap. So sometimes it feels like they're struggling a little bit in those couple engagements because they're not built up on the Urns right away. But he has a Mars in this game, so I'm expecting he's going to rotate to Zai and try and get a kill. That should be your goal, right? Or Zai maybe will come to him as well if they want to get that mid tower.
Bringing the YapzOr in the area and placing another one of these wards. This one within a vision of this observer. So we'll get this dewarded most likely by Fnatic in the next couple of minutes. But look at Jaunuel chasing in, and well, Nisha is nearby. Remnant's backing away, forces the rotation.
Been a trend of the better teams that we've seen here has been taking farm away in your opponent's part of the map. Usually by moving in there and farming. Of course, they doubled up on that last game by not only moving in and taking farm, but also just blocking it out with the treants if they wanted to secure their own farm instead. So very much on the mind of Fnatic. It seems to be an economic-based team in this early game.
Yeah, absolutely. They have Death drop down somewhat low, doesn't have the mana for much of anything at this point, but all 5 heroes from Fnatic heading up to this top side. Has a Remnant down, Jaunuel gonna push out this lane. YapzOr is there to interrupt and to try and mess with them a little bit, but if anybody shows up to defend on Secret, he can quickly rejoin his team as we get towards this 10-minute mark.
Jeez, and look how quickly Jabz just goes bottom. He's like, yeah, there's no way like they're going to stop this. I'm coming down here. I want to slow down what Zai's doing.
Yeah. Quick pushes.
Has to be careful, though, because that's a very tempting hero to go for with a single rotation. Jabz could go down. He's not sure how many heroes are down here, right? He doesn't know that's just Zai. That's why he's pulling him way back.
Yeah, so they're starting to show on the mid lane, though. And that gives him a little bit more confidence on Jabz that he likely won't go down, although the rotations are coming. Puppey down here as well.
Cool build, though. Maelstrom, or Medallion into a Atos for Jabz.
Oh, this is, I think we saw Crit do something like this when we were watching the, Pup games beforehand, except he went Urn first, but then afterwards into a Gleipnir. Jabz.
Yeah, and we've seen the Solar Crest too, right? Quite a bit.
Ooh. Jace, stomp off the mark. Jabz still living through this one, but the chase down is there. Stick living? No. I'm dead. I'm dead. Jabz giving the team secret lines.
It's good he contributed, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. Meanwhile, mid, Death loses all of his mana to Nisha. Just going to stand there and take it. A couple more punches from on the low ground. And it looks like the tier 1 tower bottom is going to fall. So Fnatic not trying to get aggro or really fight this yet. Waiting for that Diffusal Blade to be done on Raven. And guess what? Just now completed. Do they want to defend mid? TP's coming in.
I feel
in
like
the area.
They just click Death and they're just like, there's no way this guy's fighting. Like, look at him. He's so low HP. He'd have to Soul Ring for a Ravage. He just dies.
Yeah, that was a little bit dubious. And this was right as the Diffusal Blade was done, too. Interesting.
It feels like he threw away his life to hold this tower.
But if they can get the kill on Nisha, that would be bigger. The chase forward looking for him. Can they find that kill? Rooted, right-clicked, almost dead. Oh, they got the dust and the ignite. That might be enough as they slowly, steadily whittle him down and they get the finish.
He died because of the Vul Assassin.
Yeah.
He was Vul Assassin there and losing out on his regen, and he wasn't able to regen enough back up to get past that ignite and bug damage. The Vuls got the kills, guys. Best neutral creeps. Too strong.
35% regen reduction when the Venom weapon is on you.
Get Vuled, fool. See those Quas orbs? No cares.
They're strong.
He's probably like, how am I dying? How is this possible?
Where's my regen? No, he knew what was up. But yeah, it's looking very back and forth. I will say that MATUMBAMAN feels like he has a much better game this time around than he did before. Diffusal Blade
done. How about Puppey's game? Top there. Quick, better hurry. Oh, he got there.
Yeah, it's looking a little rough that way.
It's so fast. Ah, good times. You know, remember? Do you start playing Dota and they were just Rickies in every game?
Yeah.
Was that was my life? I remember that. I'm sure it's probably still the same. And you know, when you're a
No
noob
doubt.
and the lower MMR and
Yeah.
at the I mean, he used to be Invis from the start of the game. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't even level 6. He was just Invis.
What he did. But tower mid denied by Jabz. Speaking of Invis, do they get this D ward? They see the ward. Yeah, they're gonna take it down now. Interesting stuff to watch in this one, though. We'd already talked about the Bloodlust being a really big win that you can do. Oh, look at this move from Fnatic. They're coming into their own jungle, recognizing that there's going to be a move here. YapzOr has Sakuchi stolen. And are they looking for him or are they looking for the kill onto Zai? Either way, they're going to get him. Root comes out, Raven chased down. They have the Cloud. They've got the slow, and Zai going to fall. Easy peasy.
I wonder how does our game look these days? Because like there's so many interesting discussions about Ricky and like Invis heroes in general, which we don't have time for when Death's just well moving towards Death up here by the looks of it. I mean, teammates are TPing. Raven's gonna, he is Soul Ring Ravage. Soul Ring Ravage.
Stick. There's the turn. Catches on to 3. They have the Cloud down afterwards, trying to bring down Nisha. Death baited that out perfectly.
Oh, that was such a good rotation.
Sometimes you just got 13 stick charges.
You know what that was? That was 4 points in Kraken. You know, not taking more points in the Gush there is what helped him so much there. Getting off multiple more dispels because of that.
Impressive performance.
You know, I actually, I can't believe how many times Ricky's been changed. I was like looking through the change logs. Like, 'cause when I started, it was 6, and then they changed it to a W for his invis, and now we're back to the 6.
Right.
Maybe he'll go back again someday for the real pain. But anyway, sentries in general, right? There's this whole since TI 8, really, sentries have just been spammed all over the map. That's kind of been the thing, right? Like we had to, they got a lot cheaper. We had to institute like a limit and everything, and that's really impacted invis heroes in a way that I don't know if it's even been fully like measured really, because it's so hard to gauge. But it feels worse dropping sentries in team fights, right? Even though they're cheap. You kind of, like, as a support, there's a lot of games where you just, like, run out of sentries. Not by gold, but the fact that you just can't afford any more. And then Dust is so unreliable in terms of, like, trying to actually keep an eye on an invis hero, especially when it's so crucial, like a position 1 like that. Like, you can't let this guy get away. And plus, Ricky, half the time, isn't even, like, he's invisible, and then he's just invulnerable because of tricks of the trade.
It's an incredibly frustrating hero to play against. And
so why isn't he more popular?
DJ?
That's the question.
Well,
I mean, look at this.
I think we might see why a little bit later on this game, depending upon how all this goes. They jump out. Actually, Raven wasn't able to find the finish on the Puppey.
He was respecting it. He just backed
chase
away.
Down. Arena's there. They get the dust onto him. Raven caught. Raven killed.
Oh, is that why? He's really squishy?
You know, there's a chance.
He's 20 armor, though. How can he be squishy?
That could have been part of the reason.
That was a lot of magic damage.
You're not wrong. I guess the other thing, too, is just that, like, inability to pressure towers that effectively, and we're seeing some of that as well. Only one Tier 1 tower taken by Fnatic, in spite of that good early game that they had.
Oh, and you see what DJ just did there, too. Like, he tried to get an initial kill onto Puppey, helping with the Fire Blast. His Jabz. Will he get off the ulti? Doesn't even need it.
Yeah, gonna be able to chase, get the kill.
Thought he might have had one more spell there or something, but Jabz, all good. But anyway, he tried to get the kill, then he went in behind the tower, placed a ward, but Puppey instantly dewarding it too. So very disappointing, because of course you want that deep vision when you're playing with a Ricky, because he's someone who can go for these kills much safer than other carries and can sync up with some of your more mobile heroes like the Ember Spirit.
Jabz caught, not gonna be enough damage though. Time lapse it off, and Zai bit off more than he can chew. Gonna try and find that kill, but a big Earth Splitter comes through onto 2.
There's Ravage here.
A chance, a hope, a dream, looking for MATUMBAMAN, low on mana. Are they going to be able to find anything else? No mana on Death for the Ravage, but they still manage to take down both. And Secret, they keep on getting aggressive like this, and you know, occasionally it's been going well for them, but that one certainly did not.
I feel like they weren't quite confident that was Matu.
Yeah.
And so he didn't want to rip the Ravage there, but he very easily could have got him there. The EMP that came out as well from Nisha, just sapping everything. Very important that he has the Soul Ring of 1 this game, and he essentially has to keep those stacks. Like he can't he can't waste them at any point because he has to be aware of the potential of that EMP coming out, and trying to get a grab that. Oh, but Death's in.
They got him back
Oh,
behind.
he's just gone.
That Atos is so good. MATUMBAMAN still chasing. They gotta be careful. Ravage is available from Death. Drops it around onto 3. Triple Remnant 4, but interrupted. Oh, Nisha coming in with that save. Will it be enough? Dodges the EMP. Raven still in on top of multiple. Jabz is off to the side. They have another round of Atos.
They're just stuck on the wall.
Bring them down. Another round of this one. Puppey very low. MATUMBAMAN in trouble. Raven is just an assassin.
And the DD still on trend. They don't get the hit there to confirm that Nisha's running away in that direction, but run away he shall and lose his tower.
Big Ravage, a lot of damage dealt by that, and as you mentioned, that DD and a couple sleight of fists did all the work from the Ember, and Raven was there for the cleanup.
Also, not burning Ravage in that fight at the outpost, giving them that. Yeah, we can take a replay on that for sure. Thank you very much, production. Having the Ravage here is absolutely huge. Death's confidence just walk in here. This feels so good, right? Max Kraken Shell, that was an anchor smash and the backstab there, blowing up YapzOr. Zero contribution really into this engagement. Arena is nice, but you know, we talked about there's a lot of heroes that are just getting through that and getting over top of it. And then just like Ravage blow up, sets the fight easily. This ice wall is pretty annoying. You can see Raven tries to get around it. He's just like stuck on the side, but eventually with the bugs coming through, it's a field day for Raven with the backstab physical damage. And now the Earth Splitter also not using that fight, but it doesn't get enough damage. He lived.
Oh my god. He lives on just nothing there.
What?
40 some on HP. That was crazy. Oh man. So gets the Remnant out. Ember living on a prayer.
He had 2 HP after that Earth Splitter. Come on.
That's wild. 15-5. I thought that it was going to turn into a quick kill there, but, you know, right now, yeah, that's the difference. It's only 3 points in Exort. Like, Nisha has to get this other stuff for the team fight and, you know, sustain and everything else, but this is the downside to the Quaswex Invoker. Man, Fnatic are looking good.
Yeah, I love what they've done with their item builds too, because like going for this Diffusal and the Manta, he's not going towards like an anti-PL build, but Jabz is, right? Like you mentioned, like, he's got the Atos, he's going to go for that Maelstrom next, and he can really help out with that Gleipnir. That's going to be very frustrating for Matu to deal with.
Jabz has been such a great player in this series for them here, and you know, again, ooh, time lapses away, baits out the arena and gets out before Zai could throw anything.
He's also been the important chat wheel hero too.
Yeah.
You know, you look, press enter.
Look at him. It's just all Jabz. He's
that's it.
Giving him
literally,
the tip afterwards.
Look, scroll up.
It just keeps going.
It's literally just Jabz. And he high-fived YapzOr too.
Oh my god, and in the meantime, while we're looking at Jabz shenanigans, Raven takes down MATUMBAMAN again. YapzOr, oh, the look. Not going to find him.
Oh, we just missed the carry dying. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
perfectly fine.
Well, it looks like it was a Riki silence into an Ogre stun, and he died. Because what are the tools versus Riki's silence right now? They have Force Staff on 2 heroes. That is good. They're going to go for a 3rd one as well on the ET. Obviously, they just weren't able to save him that time.
Heads up play there, Nisha, recognizing the danger. They smoked and then immediately ran top to try and find him, but weren't able to get that connection from Fnatic. With Manta, there's a chance that you could just, you know, blow up any one of these heroes. Pop Manta, blow somebody up, and, you know, deals with the cold snap and everything else. And with a little bit of an update there we got from our producer yet again, as we will see
Spoilers
a quick kill
alert.
here onto YapzOr. Most likely, potentially, double jump. Yeah, that did a lot of damage.
Yeah, very good at that one.
LGD won their game number 2 in 17 minutes for all you prediction fans out there.
Uh-oh.
So that does mean that Elephant get 0-2'd, and this, I mean, it's just more and more of the same. Tiebreakers are approaching.
Yeah, definitely one of the more expected results of the day. Raven gets a bottle handed to him from Chuan there. Just to give him the DD for the Roche, though. Not going to be saving that for any potential team fight. Send in the Tide. Position yourself behind, and look at this Roche go. That is a Roche hero, ladies and gentlemen. Not one you typically think of, but look at that with a DD.
This is crazy.
Bloodlust, too. Like, Raven is just shredding. And Roche is just missing.
Yeah.
Evade. Evade.
Keeps on getting brought down, and, well, I mean, Secret, it hasn't looked particularly good. I don't know exactly what's been going on. But a combination of, you know, obviously last game, Fnatic kind of getting into their heads, it felt like, and getting into blocking the Ancient camps continuously. This game, Ricky's felt like a really good answer. I think that Death has been playing phenomenally, and Jabz, again, finding those pickoffs and finding himself a good amount of farm.
Hey,
he's like almost up with Zai again.
Did you check DJ's career?
Oh,
is DJ playing, guys? What's coming? What is it, Gabe?
Is it the shard?
No. No,
Wait,
where is
it? What the
Oh,
hell?
here it comes. Yeah.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? What?
Ogre Midas.
Oh,
We get the
no.
count watch the multicast. Let's go.
Alright, let's see if it works. Is the multicast all plugged in? The first one is the most important one.
That is true. That sets the tone for the game here. All right, look, he's waiting for it. All right, here he goes. Right onto the birds. Let's go. Let's go. Triple, triple, triple. Oh! He got two. He got two. No threes yet. We're getting there, though.
Dude, if he I mean, he's going to get into some real items here at this as they jump in. And again, it happens so quickly. Like, if you see somebody, they die. This game just feels so difficult for Secret right now. Like, where do you play? Breaking smokes on Zai?
I'll tell you one thing. I've lost all faith in Invoker in this group stage. I feel like he doesn't do anything until like 40 minutes.
Ooh. Hello. Jabz, YapzOr run into each other. Get the vision, find the root, and, well, with that, they're going to get another pickoff. Blows them up over to the side. Zai also in trouble. So they lose one, they lose two. Puppey died over by the Ancients. Only MATUMBAMAN left alive in combo with Nisha on opposite sides of the map, hoping to hold off this crazy
They're just putting
aggression.
them like on tilt, right? Like that kill was so long ago on Puppey. He still wasn't even back though.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Nisha's just getting ran at. Could try and evoke something to get out of there, possibly. Puppey gets there with the sleep. That's just going to be enough to get him out.
It feels like a game of just delay and wait until they can actually get some contribution from their mid lane and try and get Matu some crazy place where he's insane on the PL, but it's not looking too hot right now for Team Secret. Fnatic just playing incredibly well and really punishing what seems to be a very static team fight from Secret. It feels like kind of like flowcharty, like how you play Dota in a certain way of just like, you know, this tower, then that tower, then Roche. That's how they have to fight all the time. And then you see that. Nisha's just gone.
So quickly. Does steal remnants now on YapzOr, but will it be
Look at
enough?
Matu, that's
They're
real.
chasing it for more. The Ravage is out. He is absolutely
Where are these
getting
force staffs?
shredded. Oh, but our splitter. Is it going to be enough damage? Can they bring him down in time? MATUMBAMAN, Doppelganger trying to lift a good chunk of damage, but it is not enough. 3 dead. Puppey going down to boot. YapzOr nowhere left to hide. As Jabz and Death chase, looking for the kill. Will they get him? Lift up, Jabz. Ooh, goes a bit too far, and YapzOr able to get him back the other way. And Jabz is like, all right, that was pretty good. Well played. And still the only one that is doing any chat wheel usage in this game, it feels like.
Puppey pinged some bottles.
Yeah.
That was it. 9x streak. Oh, man, he's getting for the Arcana gems right now on DJ. He just keeps on hitting them.
It's crazy.
That means his last Midas must have been a multicast too.
True
This guy's
enough.
on point. 10 odds, 1 in 18. Can I get some more? Are you clicked on the ogre?
Oh,
Yo,
no,
click
I'm
on the
not.
ogre. You gotta. We gotta see if he does it again. You
It
guys
wouldn't
ready?
let me.
All right, I'll tell you.
Okay,
all right.
give me the updates. This is
I'll
truly
let you
the
know.
most
No.
important.
Back to the ogre. You need the people need to know. All right, the odds of this. They get lower and lower. Oh, 1 in 24 odds.
All right. What more can we find? The odds.
Guys,
what is the odds that Fnatic is going to win this game?
It just keeps getting worse and worse for Secret. Oh, he got 12 in a row. That's 1 in 32 odds, guys, of this happening. That's what that means every time.
That's crazy.
1 in 42, 13.
All right,
All right, the
is coming
Midas.
up. All right, we actually have to watch it
here
this
we
time.
go.
There it is, the big one. Will he get it? Dude.
This is the only one that
DJ,
matters.
what?
No, he's
Oh,
looking for a triple
he's
camp.
going-
He wants
he's
a camp with more
going
units.
triple camp. He's like,
all right,
I
here we
think
go,
it's
here we go.
I'm dead.
Here it is. Oh, my
he got
God.
two, he got two. Whoa, he got another one.
Dude, what? 1 in 75. This is the luckiest ogre I've ever seen.
We're not allowed to leave until he misses one. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. He's not casting abilities right now.
Yeah, he might, though. What if he bloodlust? That still counts.
Dude, we're shilling so hard for this Arcana right now.
Don't you guys want the experience of seeing this number pop up all the time?
Death, in the meantime, again playing with this shard, starting to pressure on to that tier 2 tower here.
Sorry, I'll warn you when he's going to do something. I got you covered.
Okay. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, this game has become the DJ show. I feel like, you know, oh, 16! That's 1 in 100 odds! I feel like this math can't be right.
This is actually crazy.
Oh, he missed it. He missed it. 16 streak.
Oh.
That's 7 gem points, though, towards the Arcana. Unbelievable. 1 in 100 odds.
That's crazy.
Guys, we just witnessed something special together. That was the odds of Fnatic 2-0ing Secret.
And they're doing it.
And
They're that
here we
1%. They are the one chance in 100.
But not really, because, you know, they've looked very, very strong. I think after game 1, it was looking more than likely they were going to do this again here. And just such a great lineup to suit the way that they're playing well here.
But to be honest, when I came into this one, like, obviously Fnatic is a really good team and they've been building steam, but our last experience watching Secret was in that LGD match, and they looked really good.
They looked on par.
But this is the thing to me that stands out about Fnatic, is that it feels like they take teams out of their comfort zone. And they're causing them to, like, play in ways that they don't necessarily want to.
Cheers for the multicast.
Oh, Chase. Puppey in some trouble. Gonna get caught. YapzOr's on the other side. Earthsplitter comes out. Doesn't connect onto anybody. Supports go down. And Fnatic continue. They're slaying ways through this game. It's 26-6.
All right. Will Secret get 7 kills? Do you think they'll get 1 more kill this game, or is this game just done?
I think they will.
I think they get 8 kills. No, actually, you know what? I think they're going to get 6 kills. I don't think they're going to get another kill.
Really?
They can't fight. Unless this game dragged really long. I mean, how good's the high grounding? It's pretty bad. They have a tricore of Tide, Riki, and Ember Spirit.
They need that shard on the Tide Hunter.
He's got it. He's good. This is like Timbersaw getting the flamethrower. Death is the tower hitter.
Death is going to need to get the Aegis so he can walk high ground. Jaunuel?
All right, but not actually.
Oh my God, Trent, you caster curse them again.
No, he's fine.
They go in. Dude, Trent, how do you do this every time? What is wrong with you?
Guys, it's only 1,300 pure damage, all right?
You are unbelievable.
Surely he'll be fine.
Surely. Literally every day. We come in here. Trent's like,
look, I want exciting games, okay?
That's fair. It's a good point. They do deny the DD.
Oh, he denies Puppey of his life, though.
Big jump in there. That was very well played.
He's like, I am death, and so are you.
Takes him down.
He just whispers.
That's the way to do it. 27-7. And they continue to do a good job of finding kills around the map. But the big thing is that it feels like that kill on the Ember opened up an entire other side for Secret. They can push out, get some more farm onto the PL. He can get into his next item looking for that heart. Again, you talked about like the Riki not necessarily being a great answer for the PL on a one-on-one basis. Is there a point where MATUMBAMAN can kind of get out of control in this one and eventually carry this game? Do you see that as a possibility?
Yes, I definitely do. Like the defusal is pretty scary this game for like an Ember and a Tide, of course, right? Like you've seen it. They have EMP as well, so if any hero gets caught by both EMP as well as a little swarm of mini Matus, then you might just not be able to cast spells.
Right.
Turns out those are pretty, you know, what do we say when you're losing a game of Dota? Just guys, just please cast your spells. Just hit your spells.
Exactly.
We'll be okay. It's the #1 rule in Dota. Watch the ball. You know? That's sport ball. Dota, cast your spells. I don't even care if you hit your spells. Just cast them, please.
Yeah, make it happen. Nullifier's coming out for Raven. I guess that's the other thing, too, is if, you know, MATUMBAMAN can do some sneaky stuff with, like, you know, baiting out one of the illusions from the doppelganger or what have you. That might be one of the avenues that they could take to open up some space. The danger part is, again, like even like you were talking about, this Gleipnir picked up. If that reveals the real MATUMBAMAN and then the Riki's able to jump on top, things could get a little bit scary. Wouldn't mind seeing maybe a butterfly or something. I don't know. It's just, there's so many different things that they need on Secret that it feels very difficult this game.
Well, there's a shard coming out here. I don't think the dart's worth it.
No?
I don't know. I feel like actually, Ember already has his. Never mind. I think we are getting the dart. Oh, no. Jabz wants it. Oh, wait. No? We got dart. We got dart. I guess the nerf on the Weaver one, right? So, sleeping dart. All right. Now, if you guys have seen an offlane Rick in your pubs, condolences, because I know it's annoying, but you do sleeping dart into Meteor Hammer. As a carry player, it's still a crazy useful tool. You just get to put someone out of the fight for 4 seconds.
And there's a couple heroes that feel like it would fit really well against. For instance, the ET, you're trying to get an Echo Stomp off or something like that. YapzOr obviously has been a really impressive, you know, disruptor of the team fights.
That would be so good. Sleeping a Rubik, right? Because, like, Rubik, it's all about your timing.
Exactly.
You have to be ready to every single moment.
And the big thing with Riki on the sleeping dart is how long of a range it is. Like, you look at that and you
they
can't
actually
hit
just nerfed it, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It was even further before.
But with this Aegis, it does present some more problems for Fnatic, which is like, how do you actually end this game with this lineup? The biggest tower hitter that you have is Tidehunter. I literally thought that they might have put an Aegis on him just so that they could walk and anchor smash the tower. But recognizing, like, you know, we still need to be able to keep our Riki alive, they're going to give it over there.
He is on the Tide. He is going Refresher so that he can double anchor smash towers.
Got it. Yeah. That's why he's doing that.
Yes,
okay.
That is the main point, I believe. Yeah, this is really quite the YapzOr play. He did this last game on the Pango when they were behind, right? He's just sitting on this pillar bottom. Ember's walked by. He's still just sitting, just chilling. He has Blink Force Staff, figures he's invincible.
Yeah.
If only he could, like, Fade Bolt the creep wave, it would be perfect. Or he's just AFK.
That's a possibility, too. You know, doing some taunt. This is professional gameplay right there.
Yep. This is all it takes, guys.
This is the thing.
To be a TI.
The line between, like, what looks good in pro play and what looks good in Herald is, like, very similar. It's in item builds and everything.
Oh,
this is a good
my
play.
My Clinks just built Maelstrom, nothing else.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Was that Sumail?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was my Herald buddy. Oh, yeah, okay.
It looks funny, but it's actually good. The classic pro player thing.
I mean, look what YapzOr did. He waited all that time. He hopped down, grabbed this wave. He's waiting for his second Fade Bolt. Doesn't have the secondary stolen spell to clear waves, which is scary. Now, does he feel threatened enough, or does he just jump in the trees? TP or trees? Just trees. Oh, and TP.
Up. Are they going to head up high ground?
Oh,
now?
DJ. We got to watch DJ. We need the multi-hex.
Uh-oh. Oh, lift! Ravage afterwards, though, and the Hex comes out, catches onto both. Look at the damage!
The multi-hex!
All of it! He on top of everybody. The blow-up isn't enough, though.
He did it!
Trying to back away.
The multicast got!
Unreal.
He got the PL and the Invoker.
Dude.
He got them both.
That is so sick. You know, sometimes it's good to be good, sometimes it's good to be lucky, and DJ, a little bit of both in this game. 24,000 gold lead now, and you know, an easy way to go high ground, they just call it, it's over. Go high ground by killing everybody, and that's what they did. Fnatic came in and played 2 flawless games. They are no longer in contention to be eliminated, and in fact, it's now Secret that are in a little bit of a scary spot for their upper bracket line.